Hi everyone. In this video, we look at how to add a text box in Canva. Now, there are many ways of doing this. You can start with your own designs if you have any. Otherwise, you go to templates and you can just take a template of anything that you need over here, any kind of design, and you can start with that. You can, of course, do Canva AI, which is a different thing. But what I'm going to do is just create a simple file and add a text box in it. So I'm going to go to create. And then I can choose any format over here, like Instagram post, Instagram story, my story, whatever, right? Or I can choose a presentation, a blank presentation, or I can choose social media. So just to keep it simple, I'm just going to use a simple template here of Instagram post 4:5. And now we have to add a text box here. Now, when you open it up, you will see an option here called text. So you click on it, and now you have a few options. So first of all, you can just add a simple text box. What it will do is it will create a simple small line thing where you can barely see anything. It just says your paragraph text. This is the easiest way, of course. If you don't have anything and you're just getting started with Canva, this is the best way. And then you can make it bigger. So you hold the sides and you make it as big as you need. Keep it inside the design. You can change the font over here. You can choose any kind of font. You can select the type of font that you want over here. So you can select like a paragraph style. You can choose a heading style, a handwriting style. Choose the font, choose the size, bold, italics. This is pretty much similar to Word. You can select on the color option here, and you can find a lot of colors here. You can go to document colors and select a color. And let's say I choose a different font and I make it bold and I increase the size. And that's it. That's how you can add a text box, a simple text box. And of course, you can do more edits to it. For example, here you can choose a letter spacing. You see it's adding space between the letters. You can do your line spacing. So if I do line spacing like this, it looks more like this. There's a lot of line space between the text. I will just put it at 0. You can anchor your text box. So you can make sure that it is anchored in the middle, but this is a little bit more advanced, so we don't need to do that right now. But I'm just going to make it like this, simple. Okay, let's do, I did it 0 for some reason. Okay, there. And that's how easy it is to add a text box, simple text box. But what you can also do to add a text box is you can go to a brand kit. What a brand kit does is it helps you specify some fonts in a specific way from beforehand. So you can always drag that one instead of starting from scratch like this. So here's how it works. If I go back to my home in Canva, I think I can just go here, right? And I go to brand and it gives me brand kits. So here I can choose any one that I want, or I can do add new, name, give it a name. Let's say I give it test, create. And then I can choose a color palette, logos, fonts. So this is the font that I want for my title, for my subtitle, for heading, subheading, section header, body, etc. I have only put 3, as you can see, heading, subheading, and body. But you can put anything that you want over here. You can put like a title, choose the font, choose the type is already done. 42, it will set it at 42. You can choose any font over here. You can do bold and say, whenever I use a title, always add this font in this size and with bold. Now you can also change it. Okay, so let's say I set it like this. Okay, my font is set, add title, and I have a body font. Let's say I choose a simple font like Open Sans, 16, body, I can choose this size. I can make it 24 and I set it. Okay, so this is my brand kit called Test, and I have these 2 fonts, title and body. Now I'm just going to refresh this over here. And I go to text again. And here now it will give me an option to choose. So this is my test one that I just did. I can select the brand kit. And now I have title and body. So if I click on title, then I have that. So 42, play pen, bold, it has been added. So this is an easy way. If you are going to do a lot of designs, then this is an easy way to preset certain kind of fonts and headings and title and styles like size and bold or not, quotation or not. You can also upload a font. If you have Canva Pro, you can also upload your own font here, but you don't have to if you have Canva Free. And that's it. That's how you add a text box. So you can start from scratch, or you can just add from your brand kit any of the preset types of fonts that you have. And then it adds it as a text box. That's how you add a text box. Now, you can also use all of these apps and font combinations. You can do, these are some preset things for you to use. But if you just want to use a simple text box, that's how you get started. This is for page numbers, which is a completely different video, which you can check out also in my playlist. So hope this helps, and see you in the next video.